In March of 2021, U.S. BCLA made history with the first ever all-female box tournament.
Hey guys, we can take it from here. Rewind that back. In March of 2021, us ladies made history alongside U.S. BCLA when we played in the first ever all-female box tournament held in the U.S. And we think it's a really big deal.
This is like an absolute dream of mine to be a part of this. Just to make history today, this is the first all-female box lacrosse tournament in the United States. And we're changing the game, we're changing, honestly, level of play and the creativity that you're gonna see either at box or on the field.
It's no secret that boys have been playing box lacrosse as a way to up their field game for a while now. We just want you to know the same opportunities are available for us girls too.
Lacrosse is fast-paced, high-scoring, hitting, aggression, fun. We play, we get better every day. It's something to work towards. It makes you a better person. It makes us better leaders on and off the field. It gives us that opportunity to really find ourselves through the sport.
Unlike some other girls' sports, box lacrosse rules are the same for boys and girls. We wear the same gear, use the same stick, and get to experience the same level of contact.
One of the reasons I wanted to try box is because it's a lot more aggressive, and I like that. I like being able to hit and being more of a contact sport. That's definitely one of the major things that pulls girls to play box lacrosse is the contact.
I mean, I was a little nervous, but I was so excited. Well, after that first hit, I was like, oh, I can do this easy. It was so nice.
At first, I was nervous about getting hit, but my confidence grew over time, and now super stoked to keep getting on the field.
In all these girl sports, you can't be as aggressive as men's. I've never thought that was fair because I think girls are just as aggressive as guys and we can play just as hard as them. So I like that because you can do that in box.
It's so empowering for these girls, and to be young like that and to be able to have that sense of empowerment is huge. No matter who you are, what you look like, you put on those pads, you get out there and you can dig in, and it opens the doors to say, you know what, I can do that too.
There may be a stigma that girls don't want to hit or they don't want these deep pockets, but I think these girls, they really should be playing this game for their speed and for that contact and to build, honestly, ultimately, their confidence on and off the field.
The thought of, I got knocked down, but I can get back up again, it really is a confidence booster. It's shown me that I can take a shove, and that made me more confident.
Yeah, I think it gives me confidence to be who I am and not change because other people want me to. Just to be confident in what I do and how good I can be, and makes me improve on my self-confidence and just on the game of lacrosse itself.
Lacrosse has 100% helped me be more outgoing and stuff because I'm usually so shy, but now I'm whatever, it doesn't matter.
Before I started playing box, I was very self-conscious, but then when I started playing box, it was like an emotion.
Welcome inside, back inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just about to start the final game of the afternoon, the final game of the day, and the last Provincial Championship game. This one coming down between Ridge Meadows and the New Westminster Salmon Belly in the women's junior division. New West getting the opening draw, and they'll get the first offensive set of the game here. Quickly going to work on the far side. Pass to the middle on the pick and roll. They get a shot and a save there from the Ridge Meadows goaltender wearing number 1. It's Lenoa Sinclair. And now here come the Burrards looking for their first offensive possession of the game here. Quickly also into the offensive zone. They'll go righty strong on this first set. Working it around the perimeter. Now they'll swing it far side over to the lefties. Here comes the pick and roll. Room on the outside, 5 to shoot. Shot goes wide. And Ridge, a late subber towards the goal, also goes wide. More so of a dump in attempt as the shot clock winds down. And now here comes New West going to work here offensively. Also going righty strong on their set. Swing pass to the far side, now down low. 10 seconds to shoot. Shot, save there. Ends up behind the net. So Lenoa Sinclair handles that one relatively easily. And her team grabs possession, quickly getting it over center with speed. Here come the Burrards with space over top, kept to the perimeter, shot high and wide, loose ball in front of the net. Picked up by Ridge momentarily, 7 seconds still to work with on this possession. They got to get something towards the goal here as they round the corner. Shot from a tough angle, save from the New West goaltender. Also wearing number 1, it's Mariah Alley. And off the turnover, Ridge gets themselves a fresh 30 to work with. Still 0-0 in this provincial championship game. The last one of the day here, coming to you live from the Mission Leisure Center on BC Sports TV. Tino Farrer, your voice here on the broadcast as Ridge continues to go to work here offensively. 10 seconds of the shot clock. Nice stutter step move. They'll spin back now. Shot through a screen, saved by the New West goaltender, Mariah Alley. Here they come over center. Now here comes New West. 15 seconds to work with here. So we are just about 3 minutes into the opening period. Nice move there by number 18 in red. That's Beth Anderson. Put her defender on skates. Threw an outside shot towards the goal, but Ridge goes the other way instead. Still 0-0. Awaiting our game's opening goal here. They again go righty strong as the lefties go to work, trying to work the pick and roll. And tight save there by Alley. Long stretch pass near center. Out of the reach of the original target, but luckily there was reinforcements behind. That's Emma Betts. Sends it far side and assumes her position. Takes a big hit there. But they continue to go to work. Ashlyn Dondoir sends it back up top. Shot from the outside, a bouncer handled well by Sinclair. Stretch pass in front of the Ridge bench as they get over center quickly. Isabel Gagnon trying to sidestep, splitting some defense. Shot through the middle, a bouncer, save there by Alley. Up and out of play, fresh 30 now for Ridge. We'll start off the near side boards. Pass up top. As they'll go over to the far side now. Return pass to the near side. Still 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Strong defense here from New West. A rising subber. Shot last minute, or last second, excuse me. Another one grabbed by Ridge as the loose ball ended up right in the stick of a player in front of the cage. That was Sydney Johansson. Put it just wide though. And now New West will try to break free of the pressure getting over center. Nice hop step to elude a defender. Now New West will go to work. Interference call though against New West, so that's going to do it for that offensive possession. 5 minutes into the first period of this provincial championship game. Ridge will start from behind their own net. Quickly into the offensive zone now. 18 seconds to work with from the shot clock. They work it far side. Fake shot on the windup. Pick and roll attempt. Shot, bouncer, kicked aside there by Mariah Alley. And an interference call goes against Ridge. Possession, New West. Stretch pass near center. Good work on that transition by the Bellies. So they work down low into the near side corner. Pass up top, 15 seconds on the shot clock. One lone lefty on this offensive set for New West. Potential ISO situation if they can find the ball far side. Now they get a shot on target, saved by Sinclair. Getting her left shoulder up to take away that top right corner away from New West. And Ridge with another chance here to open the scoring. Just over 6 minutes into the period. Tuck move, trying to drive underneath. Swing pass now far side. Big windup, big shot, wide. Loose ball behind the net, grabbed by New West. Initiating some transition quickly. Pressure though from Ridge. See if New West can break free of this. This is really the first full court press that we've seen from either of these teams so far to this point in the game. New West gets through it just fine. They lose the ball for a moment. Still 10 seconds to work with though. If they keep it around the perimeter, Bouncer bounces early. Sinclair calling for the shot off of her helmet. She's not going to get that one, and it will be possession following the shot clock violation. Possession, Ridge Meadows. Here comes the Ridge captain, Isabella Gagnon, in the near side corner. She waits for a screen and comes over top. It's New West running a bit of a zone hybrid defense here. Trying to take away any space in the middle, and it's working, at least on that set. As Ridge gets thrown down to the floor, that was Alex Patterson. Unable to split the defense. Now she'll head back for a defensive shift. New West possession on their own side of center. Now they get over. Just about 8 minutes into this first period, still tied 0-0. The errant pass goes off the corner boards. And once again, it is the Ridge captain, Isabella Gagnon, collecting. She'll head off for a change now. She leaves for a teammate. And the Burrards go back to work here offensively. High hit, no call, cutting through the middle. Shot blocked by a defender. 8 seconds remaining now on the shot clock. Pass down low. Again, defended so well here by New West as they're not giving Ridge any real estate, cutting through the middle. Now here come the Bellies. If they slow it down, they'll feed far side. And I'm not sure if they have any lefties on this possession here. They like to go 5 righties here. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Outside work, shot from the perimeter goes well wide into the corner. Possession, Ridge. Starting to wonder here if there is a lack of left-handed players here for the Salmon Bellies, as I've seen them go 1 lefty on a handful of sets here, and on that last one, 5 righties. Something to keep our eye on here on the broadcast as we progress. There's a fake shot from the outside. Swing pass now far side. Ridge works the 2-man game from the lefty. Shot, one-timer! And they can't put it into the open net and step in the crease in the process. That was Regan Gill with the chance in tight. And New West quickly works down low into the far side corner. Sidestepping a defender, pass near side, now through the middle. Shot saved by Sinclair. Loose ball in front of the net, picked up by Ridge, but an interference call just before they picked it up. It will be possession, New West. Halfway through the first period, still tied 0-0. Shot and another save there by Sinclair, getting a stick on that one and grabbing the loose ball herself. This Ridge Meadows team 3-1 in this provincial tournament here so far. Wins over Nanaimo, Coquitlam, and the combination of Poco and Port Moody, all 1-goal games, as well as their 1 loss in the tournament against the New West Semiahmoo team. Also a 1-goal game, 6-5. There's a shot and a save there by Ali. So you just know this Burrard team is comfortable playing in these tight game situations. And as for the Salmon Bellies, 3-2 in this tournament, with wins over this Ridge Meadows team, 6-5. Poco and Pomo, they took that one, 8-5. They also lost to Coquitlam, which eventually put them to 2-2 through the tournament. But a win over that aforementioned Coquitlam team, 10-9, ended up being the game that sent them to this championship matchup against Ridge. So a huge game for both of these teams. And we'll see who strikes first, as we are still tied at 0 aside. New West grabs the ball, pushing in transition now as Ridge gets back to the defensive side of the floor. Often going with just one player pressing on the New West transition. They try the pick and roll, defended well by Ridge. We'll try to spin around over top, kept to the perimeter. Again, 5 righties on this set. There's a shot. Good stick check there by the Barrage to keep that one from going towards the goal. And that should do it for this shot clock as it expires with the ball rolling down into the New West defensive side of the floor. So a free clear now for the Barrage, and they're going to start off in the near side corner. Here's Morgan Downey starting off this possession. Waits for the screen. She'll use it to try to come over top. Now she'll spin back. Pass down low. So drive the middle. Try to create some room for her teammate now. Takes a high hit in the process. Wanted a call. She's not going to get it there, though. Ridge, bouncer on target, save there by Mariah Alley. She keeps her stick low to the ground there. An easy save for her, and New West gets over center. 7:20 to play now in the first period. Still no goals. Shot, save Sinclair as that one falls down to her feet. And a quick breakout pass will send Ridge to the offensive. They're going to go righty strong on this set as the lefties work first. Now to the near side. Forced to her wrong side of the floor is Isabel Gagnon. Her shot goes wide. Just 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They'll leave that one for New West to grab as Ridge heads back to the defensive side now. New West with fresh legs off the bench. They go to work offensively. Big hit on the shoulder. No call there. Physicality picking up early. Ends up as a turnover. And the Barrage now will get another offensive set. If they can get over the pressure. They do quickly in the offensive zone, down low into the corner. Again, working that pick and roll on the near side. Swing pass now to the lefties. Fake shot, tuck move underneath. Chance shot, save by Alley. Another chance put just wide by Ridge. Loose ball in front of the net. Eventually grabbed by a Salmon Bellies defender. Got to get out of the crease. They do just in time. Now the pass in front of their bench, and they'll push the pace of the floor here. Here comes New West, working down low. Individual drive, tiptoeing the crease, save by Sinclair. Loose ball goes to the far side corner. Battle for it in front of the Berard's bench. Still loose, but an interference call against Ridge will keep possession in favor of New West. Near side feed as the Bellies go back to work here. Individual drive, what a shot and what a save by Leona Sinclair. As she gets her left shoulder up to take that chance away. Under 5 to play now in the first period. Still tied 0-0. New West with possession. Another shot and a save by Sinclair. Kicking that one into the corner. High hit, and the first penalty of the game going to come up to Ridge. As a high sticking call comes. Stretching save there from Sinclair. And New West will head to the power play, the first one of the game now with 4:25 to play in the first period. From coast to coast, youth to college, US Boxla is the largest box lacrosse program for both men and women in the US. Come play at either the US Boxla Nationals in San Jose, California, August 4th to 6th, or the US Boxla Winter Nationals in Phoenix on February 2nd to the 4th. Check them out online, usboxla.com. Perimeter work here from the belly. Shot and a goal from the outside on the power play. New West strikes first. Just a shot from the point with time and room. That's 18 in red, firing past Sinclair. Beth Anderson gets New West on the board. It's 1-0 for the Bellies. Quick work on the power play for New West. Now with 3:15 to play in the first, they grab the ball in the ensuing face-off and try to get something going again. Looking for the drive shot from the outside, ends up behind the net after the Sinclair save. Loose ball now jarred free. And the Berards try to come up with it. Now here comes Gagnon. Working her way down low. She does so often here for this Ridge offense. Tries to cut her way through the middle. Kept to the outside for now. There's a shot deflected. That one goes wide off the corner boards up near the penalty boxes. Gagnon keeps it. 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gets it over center. Throws a subber towards the goal. Blocked by a defender. As that was Sophie Morris catching that one before it went towards the goal. And New West sends it down low quickly. Big windup, big shot, goes wide. Sinclair in position, but a save unnecessary. Now 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. New West, way outside, 5 seconds remaining on the near side boards. Shot deflected before it got through and they score! Let's take a look at how this one found the back of the net, as I believe that was Lexi Stevenson who threw it on target, deflected off of a Ridge defender, and beat Sinclair to extend their lead 2-0 now with 1:30 to play in the first period. But we are 5-on-5 with now 1:13 to play, as it is run time for the first 2 periods in this game. Potentially as well during the third, depending on the situation. But for now, at least, it is run time, and we have officially 1 minute remaining in the first period. New West up 2-0. Swing pass near side, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Spinning shot goes well wide, loose ball in front. 5 seconds to shoot. If New West can retain possession, they can. They work it around the perimeter, shot again wide. Loose ball grabbed by the Berards. 40 seconds to work with now in the first period. As they get it over center, stick check though by New West, jars it free momentarily. Ridge keeps possession. Trying to work it around the outside, swing pass to the far side now. Fake pass, drive underneath, quick stick opportunity, they score! Ridge ties the game on the one-timer from in tight, as they put together some pretty passing here. And the goal comes from Regan Gill to close out the first period, and what a period it was. We head to the intermission with New West up 2-1, and we're going to be back on BC Sports TV after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just moments away from the start of the second period, a period that sees New West up on top 2-1 in this provincial championship game against the Ridge Meadows Burrards. Ridge got a late goal to close out that first period to get back within one, but New West still with the 2-1 lead so far, and they get the first offensive possession of the game. So they work around the perimeter, swing pass now to the far side, return to the near side. As again, just one lefty on the floor here, and they send it her way now. Shot blocked, made its way on target as Sinclair stood tall. And here come the Bellies now with a fresh 30 to work with. New West, pass through to the middle. Ridge collapses, take that chance away. Good hands, though, by the New West player in Ashlyn Dondwar to keep possession for her team. Ball eventually gets turned over and grabbed by the Burrards. They make quick work of their transition, go far side over to their captain, number 8 in blue. That's Isabel Gagnon. She has it again in the shooter position. A sub shot around a screen, saved there by Mariah Ali. And here come the Bellies. Coming around over top the screen, working their way down the alley. Shot saved, Sinclair. Loose ball grabbed momentarily by Gagnon. Ends up in the far side corner, and New West grabs it. Fresh 30 to work with as they hear the cheers from their bench. After that effort, giving their team another offensive possession, and they'll start off now after that bobbled pass in front of their own bench. 18 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Far side feed. Shot off the mask of Sinclair. So a stoppage in play there, and Ridge will start from their own crease. Getting some transition going and initiating a full sail change as now they go to work offensively. Defended well by New West. Ridge kept to the perimeter here so far. Driving down low, getting a shot off, but a save there by Ali. No rebound either, and she grabs it herself. New West has to get out of their crease. They do. Just before the 5-second count, now they get it over center as their offense gets back onto the floor here now, where they look to extend their lead and reclaim the 2-goal advantage. New West, fed down low. Near side coming around the screen. Return down low to the corner. Bobbled pass. 5 seconds to shoot now. Heavy wind up. Big save by Sinclair. Loose ball grabbed by New West for a moment. Battle for it behind the cage. Ends up in front of the net, and Ridge now goes the other way. Pushing pace here for the Burrards. But 2 defenders from New West stepping in front to take away what at the start turned into a bit of a breakaway, but then turned into a 1-on-2 opportunity. That pass goes well high. Ridge keeps possession now with 6 seconds to shoot. Drive down low, force behind the net. Big hit, big contact. And the Burrards player slowly working towards the bench. As I believe that's Alexandria Ford just getting onto the bench now. We'll keep our eye on that and keep everybody updated as she heads straight down towards the bench. Or excuse me, straight down towards the dressing room. Another shot off of a New West helmet, up and out of play. Ridge possession. As this is the 5th and final game of these provincial championship gold medal games from the Mission Leisure Center. Thanks to everybody again for joining us on BC Sports TV. We've been here all day bringing you this great action. And we'll be out in Poco again next weekend for some more women's box action. I believe it's the senior women's finals going on next weekend in Poco. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled to all of our channels here on YouTube, of course, as well as our other socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for all the updates you need. There's a shot, and they score! New West catches in. It's 3-1. A chance that started off not looking overly dangerous, but Olivia Ng catches in, putting that one past the right leg of Sinclair. That bottom left corner, and it's 3-1 with 14:40 to play now in the second period. So that's NG from Emma Betts. 21 from 22. And guess who has it here? Betts once again. Down low into the corner. She sets a screen as Dondwar sets it far side. New West trying to drive down low and extend their lead. Pass under the crease. Fake shot. Save Sinclair. Diving back to take that one away from trickling through. Biggest save of the game right there from Sinclair. New West now looking for Ridge looking for an answer. They just surrendered the latest goal in this one to make it 3-1. Pick and roll attempt, pass deflected. 3 seconds to shoot here. Got to get something on target. They can't as New West jumps in front of it, blocking that chance. And just realizing now as well, Alexandria Ford back on the floor now in a defensive shift. Illegal substitution against New West means possession in favor of Ridge. But just to finish that thought, Ford is back on the floor for the Burrard, so good to see she's all right after a little shaken up a few minutes ago, heading to their dressing room, but miraculously back onto the floor now. Well, on the bench now, but you know what I mean. Here comes Ridge now, coming over top, far side feed, 10 seconds to shoot. Individual effort there by Gagnon trying to split the D. Shot blocked again, now just 5 seconds to work with on the shot clock. As Ridge dumps a last second chance towards the goal, made its way on target, but after the shot clock had expired. So that chance is nullified and New West goes the other way. Near side feed. Here's Betts. Comes around over top, feed through to the middle. Shot save, Sinclair. And an interference call against Ridge. Fresh 30 now for the Bellies. I believe they were going to have one anyways. Shot, another save by Sinclair. She grabs her own rebound as well. Now Gagnon. The one-handed cradle over center. Drop pass now for a teammate fresh off the bench. They'll feed down low to the corner. Coming around over top, shot around a defender, goes just wide. Loose ball battle ensues in front of the New West net now. Ends up in the near side corner. Interference against the Bellies. Fresh 30 for Ridge Meadows. Down by 2 here. 11:30 remaining in the second period. They start off with possession in that near side corner. Now they work the pick and roll attempt. Chance through the middle. Save there by Ali. Loose ball. Ends up back in a Ridge Meadows stick. As it rolls all the way out near center, and they get a fresh 30 here again. Third straight set on this possession. Drive down low. Save by Ali. Loose ball again. Grabbed by Ridge. We have an injured Burrard down on the floor after a collision there on that drive. I believe that was Kameko Hall. Gets up under her own power. Looks like she'll be all right. A little bit shaken up, but she gets some attention there from the coaching staff of the Burrards. Sinclair trying to get a water break here quickly. And we'll see what the call is. Both goaltenders now being given a chance to get some water. And it looks like we're going to get a face-off. I don't know about this one. I think it was possession Ridge when the whistle went. But because of the injury, they'll say face-off either way. So 11:01 to play in the second period. We'll get going here again in just a moment after the quick water break. As both goaltenders now making their way back towards their respective nets. And we will get back to action here from inside the Mission Leisure Center. New West still on top here, 3-1. Plenty of lacrosse left in this game. Clean face-off win by New West, but it goes right into a Ridge Meadows stick, and they go quickly over center. Switching hand shot and a save there by Allie as she swallows that one in her leg pads. The rare box lacrosse switch hands. How about that from Maya Stewart-Parsons? Trying to catch the New West goaltender off guard by switching righty to lefty and back to righty. Now New West with a chance driving through the middle. They keep possession. A backhanded shot. What a chance. That one was for the Bellies, but they stepped through the crease. And it will be Burrard's possession now. Ford quickly up the floor. She'll head off for a change. Here's Stewart-Parsons again. She'll stay and play another offensive shift. She creates some space through the middle. Great defense there from New West. Knocking a Burrard down to the floor. Ridge had possession again for a second. 6 seconds remaining. They do have it now. Dancing around with it up in front of their bench. Got to throw it towards the cage. That's going to do it for that shot clock. And another injured Burrard favoring her midsection as she gets back towards her bench now is Morgan Downey. She gets some attention from the coaches now. But it is New West possession nonetheless. And here they come now trying to extend their lead. Bobbled pass into the near side corner. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Fake shot, tuck move through the middle. 2 defenders to try to go through. They can't break that. Shot blocked by a defender there. And Ridge Meadows comes up with possession. It's Regan Gill, the lone goal scorer here for the Burrards, over center. Looking for a target as she wants to change. She finds one, and Gagnon fresh off the bench. She'll wait for a screen, using it now and coming over top. Surveying far side. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's Gagnon, still with it. Now 5 seconds to work with. Near side feed. Shot. Blocked by a defender, and there's a shot clock violation. Another one against Ridge, as unable to solve this zone defense of the Salmon Bellies, causing all sorts of troubles for the Burrards here in this provincial championship game. 8:20 to play now in the second period. New West still up 3-1. And an interference call going up against the Bellies, and another chance to get back within one for the Burrards. Draw pass there in front of their bench. They'll find Kameko Hall using the screen. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Far side feed now to the righties. Another a right strong possession here, offensively speaking. There's a shot from the outside, again blocked by New West. Another chance opportunity, but just wide. Now New West over center with speed. Turning back there to find some room is Emma Betts. She'll head off for a change. Now here's Ashlyn Dondwar. Stutter step move. She'll come over top, step into a shot, saved by Sinclair. Rebound in front, grabbed by the Burrards. Now they'll push pace the other way with some back pressure. Streaking up the bench though as they have a player coming in. Defended well by New West. So that was intended for Maya Stewart-Parsons. She'll now assume position as the righty shooter. But the lefties go to work trying to bounce it past Alley, and they can't find the back of the net, but a high sticking call coming up against New West, and an opportunity now for Ridge to get back within one. Fusion West Lacrosse offers camps and clinics for boys and girls of all ages and skill levels. They also run elite level travel teams and introductory school programs. See what it means to be a part of the Fusion family. Visit FusionWestLacrosse.com to learn more. As Ridge quickly into the offensive zone now, working it around the perimeter. They'll go to the right side. Fake shot now down low onto the crease. So lots of time to work with here on the shot clock. 15 seconds to be exact. Now they'll go to the lefties. Pass, skip one down to the right side. Shot and a save by Alley as she sweeps that one from between her legs. Here comes now New West over center. Chelsea Johnson. Pressured up near center. Passes in front of the New West bench. She'll head off for a change now. Nice tuck move there by Emma Betts. Now along the near side board. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Pass through the middle. Dondwar couldn't get a handle on that one as that one was just out of her reach. And now Gagnon. Long stretch pass to Ridge. A breakaway if they can handle this one. Tough one though, is just a little bit too low. And now the Burrards still with 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Go to work offensively. Pass up top to Stuart Parsons. Now over to the lefties, down low into the corner. Back up top to Stuart Parsons. A silver, and she scores! Maya Stuart Parsons gets the second of the game for the Burrards, getting them back within one here on the power play. A sub shot from the outside stings low. And with 4:40 to play now in the second period, Ridge gets back within one. Face off, won by New West. Looking to answer right back. High sticking call now coming up against Ridge. I believe that's going to go to the captain, Gagnon, as Ali now makes her way towards the bench. New West will go 6-on-5 here. Bobbled pass and a turnover. And after scoring on the power play, now Ridge will go to the penalty kill here, trying to keep this one within one. Loading Lacrosse's pro stock shafts were designed by the pros and used by the pros. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, you should consider loading up. Check out loadinglax.com today for more information. Now here comes New West. Pressure along the outside. Pass down low to the far side corner. Near side feed. Shot blocked by Ridge Meadows as they collect this one shorthanded, and they'll go for a run along the near side boards. Turnover there as Dondwar grabs the loose ball. What an effort from 12 in red. There's a 3-on-2 forming here. Shot saved by Sinclair. Loose ball in front, grabbed by New West. Fresh 30 for the Bellies. 3:10 remaining now in the second period. As New West works it around the perimeter. Pass down low. Loose ball ends up in front of the cage. See if Ridge can get through this time. But the double team from New West causing them some troubles, and there's going to be, thought it was going to be the 10-second count. Instead, it'll be an interference call against New West. So Ridge, an opportunity here to right their wrongs as they push pace the other way. They can get over center, and a tripping call coming up now against New West. Ridge keeps possession, and Sinclair makes a mad dash towards the bench. So 5-on-5 for the moment, as we'll see how Ridge draws up their play here. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nice move there. Trying to get in tight. They got a player down on the crease, and they can't cleanly connect there. Loose ball ends up in the near side corner, and that will do it for New West's power play, as now they'll head off to the box. The Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network is a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting and supporting the growth of women's box around the world and advocating for greater opportunities for girls and women to get into the game. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network. As we'll see some 5-on-5 action here in this one for just a moment as Ridge steps out of the box. And now they'll be on the power play for the remainder of this period unless they come away with the game-tying goal. Moving around the outside, down low into the crease, bobbled, 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They keep possession for now, but New West keeps them to the outside again. And now just a minute 10 remaining in the second period. New West goes the other way, shorthanded. Far side feed. Fresh off the bench here for New West is Zoe Bishop. Pressured outside as she finds a teammate up in front of her bench. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Pass to the near side. That one goes just wide from Donvar. She'll head off for a change now with 40 seconds to play in this second period and still 50 seconds remaining in the power play for Ridge Meadows. They get the free clear as well, and they'll start off in the near side corner in the stick of Alexandra Ford. "20 seconds now to play in the period. They send the ball up to the point. Now they initiate their motion, waiting for a screen. Nice tuck move, now down low onto the crease. Back up top, 8 seconds to play. Shot wide. Ridge battling for this one, but they're not going to come out with it as that closes out the second period. New West will head into the third and final period of their season of this provincial championship, up by 1 goal. It's 3-2 in favor of New West, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, live from inside the Mission Leisure Center for what both of these teams are hoping will be the final period of their season, this junior women's provincial championship between Ridge and New West. New West currently on top 3-2, but Ridge still with a quick power play for about 5 more seconds. So they work into the offensive zone now, trying to tie this game, and we are back to 5-on-5 action. But New West trying to float a player back out of the box. We'll see if the Burrards can take advantage here. Fake shot, feed down low, now to the far side corner. Shot and goal! Ridge ties the game! All squared up at 3 apiece. As New West had a chance to go 5-on-5. Instead, they elect to send someone down the floor, and Ridge takes advantage. Ashley Stewart gets her first of these finals. And 27 seconds into the game, we're all squared up at 3. New West possession now. They try to reclaim the lead. Ball jarred free for a moment. Loose ball ends up near side. And collected by Sophie Morris. New West around the perimeter. Shot off the face mask of Sinclair. She checks to make sure the straps on her helmet are okay. Gets a little help from the official there. That one looks like it hit her in the side of the helmet. And she's going to have to get some attention from the bench now to fix that one. A great shot of that on the broadcast. And we are back underway here. Ridge, about 30 seconds after tying this game, has possession now over center. They'll work the ball down low, far side. The lefties go to work. Righty strong on this set. Fake pass now, return over to the righties. Down low, 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They'll drive down low, blocked by a New West defender, as they have so often in this game. And the shot clock expires as Ridge Meadows got a last second shot, but it went wide, and it will be possession for the Bellies. An ideal start here for the Burrards, as it's essentially a 0-0 game once again, which is surely what they talked about in their intermission talks. But now it's up to New West on this possession to try to answer back. That shot blocked, grabbed by New West for a moment. Heavy collision from in the middle of the floor, and the shot clock expires. It's possession for the Burrards. Here comes Ridge. On her wrong side of the floor is Maya Stewart-Parsons. She had a goal back in that second period. She has it here once again. Far side feed and a delayed call now coming up against New West. Ridge, big shot from the outside off the crossbar and straight up into the air. And now Ridge with another opportunity here on the power play. And a quick reminder to everyone as well, today's broadcast is brought to you in partnership with the BCLA. Stuart Parsons will be the quarterback here on this power play for Ridge Meadows. They work it around to the righties first, down low into the corner, now back up into the shooter position. Stuart Parsons with it again. Now down low into the far side corner. Back up top, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Stuart Parsons, good movement here from Ridge. Shot, a heavy one, saved by Ali. Loose ball grabbed by New West. And an opportunity shaping up here for the Bellies, but they'll wait for some reinforcements here. Just over 3 minutes into the third period. Turnover against New West. And here comes Maya Stewart-Parsons for Ridge Meadows, she'll slow things down, waiting for reinforcements here. And another delayed call coming up against New West. There's a shot blocked, ends up in the near side boards, and for 58 seconds at least here, Ridge Meadows is going to go on a 5-on-3 power play. Are you looking to try the new Olympic version of lacrosse? BC Sixes has you covered. Think box lacrosse in the sun. Non-stop action, non-stop fun. Find their media on Instagram under BC Sixes and register at bcsixes.com today. A massive opportunity here for Ridge Meadows. So they can essentially freely work it around the outside as they are. So now far side feed down low to the crease. Now back up top to Stuart Parsons. Shot kicked aside by Ali. Big save there. Ridge retains possession. Maya Stuart Parsons with it still. Now pass down low. Gill takes the shot. Save again by Ali. Denying Regan Gill her second of the game and first since way back in the first period. She, of course, got Ridge on the board. Their first goal of the game to close out the first period. And a delayed call now coming up against Ridge Meadows. A penalty-filled affair to start off this third and final period. And we'll go now to 4-on-3 for 14 seconds. Extreme Threads is your one-stop shop for customized team or company apparel, embroidery, screen printing designs, and sublimated team uniforms. Now offering tents, banners, flags, decals, and signs, and so much more. Visit them online, extremethreads.ca. As the turnover sends Ridge the other way, as we now move on to 4-on-4 action. Here's Stuart Parsons around the outside. Far side feed now down low to a target that was not expecting that one. That was Lily Walsmith, who had started her way up the floor to set an inside screen for a teammate. Ends up as a turnover instead, and New West pushes pace the other way over center. Cross floor feed in front of the Ridge bench. New West now will slow things down as they have just about 20 seconds remaining in the penalty to Zoe Bishop until New West will head onto a power play, shortened power play. That shot blocked by a defender. Ends up in Sinclair's stick, and that will send Herb Berard's over center. Bishop back onto the floor now, so Ridge shorthanded for the next 40 seconds. Quick stick opportunity in tight, and New West has a player all the way up the floor. If they can get the pass free, they don't see her. As that was Sophie Morris turning back, trying to slow things down, but it negated a breakaway. New West still has possession though, and 23 seconds remaining in their power play. Still tied 3-3, 14:05 to play now in the third period. Perimeter work here for the Bellies. They skip past to the opposite shooter. Shot blocked by a defender. So many blocks in this game. Pretty unbelievable. In these junior women's provincial championships here from inside the Mission Leisure Center. And thanks again to everybody for joining us on BC Sports TV. Tino Farah, your voice for all the games that we've taken care of here today. Now here's Ridge with a shot, a bouncer, kicked aside, trickles through, but a defender there to grab it before it got into too much trouble. That was Chelsea Johnson for New West, pulling that one out of the crease, and now the Bellies go the other way. And don't forget to keep your eyes tuned into all of our channels, especially next weekend as we have the senior women's finals going on next weekend in Poco. New West working it high up top around the outside. Shot, a last second one before the shot clock expires. As that time it was Ashley and Donwar throwing it on target, but Sinclair shut the door there. Here comes Ridge Meadows. Still tied up here at 3. Possession, Berard, swing pass far side. So they try to work the pick and roll here. Feed down low is open. They decide to take the shot. Instead, blocked by New West. So tough to get shots through at this point as both of these teams are just laying their bodies on the line. But it is Belly's possession. Bishop sends it down low into the near side corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They work the pick and roll. Shot off the mark. And a delayed call looks like coming up against Ridge. Shot caught by Gagnon. And New West will head back to the power play. 12:02 now to play in the third period. So a 2-minute power play here on the cross-checking call. Going against Sydney Johansson. And here come the Bellies on the power play. Shot, a low one, saved by Sinclair, trickles out. She grabs the rebound and slows things down. Looking for a target for the breakout. She finds one to her right. It is the captain for Ridge Meadows. It is Isabel Gagnon. That ball ends up in front of the New West net. Thrown on target and they score! Maya Stewart-Parsons, her second goal of the game, and what a goal it is. As that one just trickles out in front of the net. And she throws it on goal, almost like a wrist shot. And how about it? What a way for Ridge to take the lead, and their bench has come alive here. 11:31 to play. Ridge has their first lead of the game. Unbelievable stuff from number 2 in blue. That's a short-handed goal as well, so New West will remain on the power play here. They work it around the outside now, trying to tie this game. Pass to the point, now far side feed, back up top. Now to the near side shooter, fake move through the middle, shot save, Sinclair. Loose ball battle up near center. Who wants it? New West comes up with it. What an effort there from Ashlyn Dondwar. As the power play gets back onto the offensive side of the floor here. Again, trying to tie this game. Shot, save, and it trickles through, and they tie it up! 4-4. New West gets it all squared up. An absolute rip from outside. Emma Betts gets her first of the game. Just out-muscles Sinclair on that one. Put enough spin on that ball, enough for it to trickle through, and just moments after Ridge took their first lead of the game shorthanded on the same power play, New West ties it up again at 4. What a game here inside the Mission Leisure Center, folks. And still plenty of time here, just about 10.5 minutes in this third period. Here comes Ridge. Stewart-Parsons comes over top, sends it far side. There's a shot. And Allie squeezes that one. As the game previous to this one was the U17 A Division final, again between these exact same teams, Ridge and New West. That one went to overtime with New West coming out on top. And this one shaping up to be in very similar fashion, as tied late here, just over the halfway mark of the third period. Shot from the outside over the right shoulder of Sinclair. Loose ball in front. New West can't grab it as the shot clock expires. And official now down low calling his time as Sinclair grabbing some water, maybe getting some equipment dealt with here as well. And as both goaltenders now will head towards their respective benches. An opportunity for each of these teams to take a breath, slow things down, but it will be Ridge possession when we get going here again. 9:51 to play in the third period, all tied up at 4. So it will be Ridge possession on their own side of center, way back in their defensive zone. And starting this one off is Gabrielle Farfad. She works down low to the near side corner. Now she comes over top looking for a shot lane, bounces off of a New West body, almost out of play. Not quite though, off the end glass. And now a delayed call coming up against New West. The loose ball trickles through. And Isabel Gagnon draws a penalty, and another opportunity here for Ridge to try to reclaim the lead as they go over to have a word with their coaching staff, try to draw up a play here and get themselves back on top as they were for a short period of time, but not too long ago. It will be Maya Stewart-Parsons starting off the power play here at center. She's on hat trick watch as she scored her second of the game a few minutes ago. Quickly into the offensive zone, she assumes position in the shooter spot. There's a shot put just wide from in tight as they got the shot off they wanted, but just couldn't get it on target. And now it will be possession, New West. Into the offensive zone, the bellies go, kept outside along the perimeter, pass the near sideboards. There's a shot, tough angle there. That one goes short side, wide. Loose ball grabbed by New West, shot on target. Hits Sinclair in the face mask again, though. She's taking a handful, though, as she shakes that one off. And the Ridge power play goes back to work over center. More perimeter work. Stewart-Parsons bobbled it, has to turn back to keep possession. Now 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Skip pass, far side, shot save, Ali. And I think New West might have got away with a back-in call. Either way, though, it is their possession, and they quickly get it over center. Still shorthanded for 50 more seconds. Near side feed to Emma Betts. She has the game-tying goal that got us to this point here. Her outside shot on the power play got us all squared up at 4. Now under 8 minutes to play in the third period. Here's New West cutting through a shot around a defender. That one goes just wide. And the shot clock violation means possession for Ridge Meadows. Over center they go. 20 seconds remaining in their power play. They work it around the outside. Stewart-Parsons fakes the shot. Skip pass now to the near side. Shot wide. Skip pass. Deflected by a New West defender. Now just 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Back to 5-on-5 we go. Outside rim, and they score! What a goal from Stewart-Parsons from way downtown. Her hat-trick goal puts Ridge back on top. Just as the penalty expired, Maya Stewart-Parsons, almost from the blue line, from one step inside of there. Her hat-trick goal, and what a goal it was. 7:22 to play in the third period. Ridge back on top. An absolutely massive goal for Ridge Meadows. And now New West once again looking for a late answer here, trying to tie this game at 5. Here come the bellies over center. Lexi Stevenson Passes to her left, return now to her. Backpedaling away from some pressure, tries to come over top. They send it far side. Driving it alone, saved by Sinclair. Loose ball grabbed by New West and possession retained. Fresh 30 now. So they again send it to Stevenson down low. Skip pass up top. And that one goes just wide. Big hit there in front of the Ridge Meadows bench as bodies collide here in this provincial championship. Loose ball ends up going all the way down into the New West side of the floor. Now just 6 seconds to work with here on this shot clock. Pressured along the far side boards from Ridge, and that'll do it on that possession from New West. It will be Ridge ball and essentially a free clear. Here's the latest goal scorer, Maya Stewart Parsons. Comes around over top with some room. Return feet down low to the captain, Gagnon. She takes her space. Backpedaling away, finds Stewart Parsons back up top at the point. She switches hands. Goes back now to her right. Switches down low to her left. Takes a hit from behind. Spinning back now, 4 seconds to shoot. Gagnon steps into one. Kick save there by Ali. Rebound in front, grabbed by New West. Forecheck here from Ridge, though, causing all sorts of trouble. But the Belly's able to break free and get over center now with speed. Under 6 to play in the third period. Ridge on top, 5-4. 10 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Pick and roll here from New West as they work down low through the middle. Shot around a defender, stopped by Sinclair again, hitting her up high in the face mask. So possession Ridge from their own crease. Stewart Parsons instructing her team to slow things down as she again switches to her left hand. Back to her right now as she looks far side and sends it that way now. So Ridge starts their motion. Drive down low, tough angle. Got her on target. But loose ball grabbed by New West behind their own net. Now 5 minutes to play in the third period. New West over center. They connect with Lexi Stevenson again. Backpedaling down low into the near side corner. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She comes over top, has some room, defended well by Ridge. Now some more room to work with. Shot partially blocked. Ended up still going towards the Ridge net, but out the other side. Maybe a lucky break for the Burrards, and we'll see if they can take advantage here as they gain possession going over center. Here's Stewart Parsons turning back into the near side corner. Fakes that shot, tried to tuck it and drive underneath. Lost the ball in the process, gets it herself. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. She sends it far side. Ridge unable to get a real handle on this loose ball. They send a last second shot towards the goal as the clock expires. And with 4:08 to play in the third period, it's possession New West. Here come the Bellies now. Over to Zoe Bishop. Far side feed. Good hands there. Chance there, put wide from New West. Loose ball up for grabs. Eventually grabbed by Ridge. Turnover, though, as they give it right back to New West. Good effort there by Amy Lever. And now she takes it behind her, behind the Ridge net. But taken away by the Burrards. Now 3.5 to play in the third period. Burrard slowing things down now, content with eating some clock as they dance around the perimeter. Shot saved by Ali. Loose ball ends up back in the New West crease off of a Ridge stick, so no back-in call. Now the Bellies will push pace over center the other way. 3 minutes to play in this junior provincial championship. New West looking for the game-tying goal here as they come around down the alley. A sidearm rip goes over top of the net. Collected by the Burrards. And Isabel Gagnon has it for her team. She sends a drop pass to Stewart Parsons. Slowing things down now into the offensive zone. Pass to her left, 10 seconds to shoot. Now just 5 seconds to shoot here. Stuart Parsons with it again, looking for any kind of lane. Puts it off of a New West helmet, and it goes out of play. This should be possession, Ridge, as the officials elect to stop the clock here and discuss. But it's a pretty clear one from our angle, at least. That one went off of a New West cage. And yes, they will say possession, Ridge Meadows, with 2:19 now to play in the third period. Stuart Parsons with it. Again, happy to just eat clock here for her Burrard's team, especially after she currently has the game winner if things stay this way. Pass to the near sideboards. Maya Stuart Parsons with it again. Sidestepping down low, using the screen to try to come over top. Flip pass down low. One-handed feed. As that one goes wide. Two defenders sliding across to take away that chance from Morgan Downey, who now gets up slowly, though, heading towards the bench. Gets there under her own power, though. Getting some taps on the back from her teammates on the bench. New West possession, though, in the offensive zone. 1:40 now to play. Zoe Bishop takes the shot, deflected. That one goes to the far side corner, just narrowly misses, going into the Ridge bench. And now New West has got to start to get a little bit desperate here. They cut through the middle. Shot kicked aside by Sinclair. Loose ball goes behind the net. Possession grabbed by New West. Fresh 30 to work with. Shot, a heavy one, blocked. Now 1:10 to play here in the third period. New West still down by one. Possession is theirs if they want it. They do come up with it. Here's Zoe Bishop. She couldn't get a handle on the pass. 10 seconds remaining on this shot clock as it goes through to Sinclair. Had to be sharp to make sure that one didn't get too dangerous, but we're now under a minute to play here in the third period. Here's the Ridge captain, but they'll call timeout as she got into a little bit of trouble there. A triple team there from New West. With Isabel Gagnon trying to break free of that and get over center for her team. 53 seconds to play here. Ridge currently on top by one. And just an unbelievable finish shaping up here in this one. We'll see how New West elects to play this, but you got to imagine they're going to pressure Ridge, try to put them into a bad situation. They do have some clock to work with if they can get a stop and possession, and I believe they do also still have their timeout. Confusion there in front of the Ridge bench as there was a coach on the floor for a moment. But that's all settled, and teams make their way back onto the floor now. It'll be Ridge possession in front of their own bench where they called the timeout. And here comes the full press from New West. They don't want to give any space to these Burrard's players, and they just need one more stop here. And of course, the ball in the stick of Maya Stuart Parsons. Just a lethal shooter for this Burrard's team, and she's trying to outrun these salmon bellies as she ends up in the far side corner on the offensive side of the floor. Sharp angle shot thrown towards the goal. Ridge sends it down to the corner, and there's the timeout from New West with 31 seconds to play here. Surely they will send the goaltender onto the bench and go 6-on-5, trying to tie this game. And now, just like New West was a moment ago, now it's Ridge Meadows looking for one more stop in this provincial championship. They can smell the gold medal, and New West trying to take that away. They were in control for so much of this game until Ridge stormed back here, especially in this third period. They took the lead with a shorthanded goal just before New West answered right back on that same power play. Then after a handful of minutes of tie game, Ridge went back on top after a shot from distance from Stuart Parsons. Made its way over the goal line and put them on top 5-4 here, and in a position where they are just 31 seconds away from a provincial gold medal. Both the New West fan base as well as the Ridge Meadows fan base come alive here as the ball is going to start in the stick of Emma Betts, who tied this game at 4 on the power play earlier in this period. She's going to start off from her own side of center and try to earn her team one more goal as the Bellies go 6-on-5 here. Swing pass to the near side. Good defense from Ridge. They jarred that one free for a moment at least. 15 seconds to play. Loose ball battle in the near side corner. Pass in front. A chance, and they score! Goal! Tie game, New West! 5-5 with 9 seconds to play. How about it from Zoe Bishop, in alone on the crease, spins to the middle and ties this game at 5. 9 seconds remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, I can smell overtime. Unbelievable as that New West bench just erupted. And the crowd is once again alive here from inside the Mission Leisure Center. Face-off won by New West. Can they get one more chance on goal in regulation? Donwar sends it down, 3 seconds to play. And they can't get a last-second shot, but we have overtime, ladies and gentlemen, from inside the Mission Leisure Center, as I mentioned. Don't go too far from your screens. We're going to be back in about 5 minutes' time here after a word from our sponsor. Welcome back inside the Mission Leisure Center, ladies and gentlemen, for overtime in this Provincial Women's Junior Championship between the New Westminster Salmon Bellies, who tied the game late thanks to a goal from Zoe Bishop with 9 seconds remaining in regulation, going up against the Ridge Meadows Burrards, who hung on to that lead for much of the third period but couldn't close it down. And we eventually ended up here, overtime action for a provincial championship. We do have, first up, a full 10-minute overtime period, so it is not sudden death just yet. If it's still tied after 10 minutes, then it will go to a 10-minute period, sudden death. And we have an injured Burrard on the floor early, and it will be New West heading to the penalty box here. Got a feeling this one might be a 5-minute for high stick, as I didn't see who took the contact there. But you can see she's just in a ton of pain right now, still laying flat on her stomach. Not a ton of motion going on here. So first and foremost, we do hope she is all right. But secondly, what a chance here coming up for the Burrards. We'll wait to see what the official decision is. As the officials are discussing this one here in the penalty box. And confirmation there, it's Maya Stewart-Parsons down on the floor right now, and what a hit that would be. I mean, to this Ridge Meadows team in general, but let alone just to their power play. She's got 3 goals in this game. The last one coming from distance as a Ridge Meadows power play was just expiring, but certainly one of the most dynamic offensive pieces for this young Burrards team. But again, that's all secondary information. Is first and foremost, we do want to make sure that she is all right. And it will be a 5-minute high sticking call against New West. Get a look there on the broadcast now as Stuart Parsons does finally get up to a sitting position. So there's a first aid staff member on the floor as well, with most of the Ridge Meadows coaching staff there to make sure she's all right. Always a huge concern there when there's a high hit to the neck or to the head. Try to make sure you do stabilize the neck as best as possible. But she is walking all right under her own power. Generally pretty stiff looking, and understandably so, as she now gets close towards the benches. We'll see if she heads down the tunnel or remains on the bench, but she'll be cheering her team on regardless, as she earned her team a 5-minute power play. Looks like she will remain on the bench, take a seat and a breather. She's getting evaluated currently by the first aid staff here from these provincial championships. And here comes Ridge Meadows on a 5-minute power play. Working it around the outside, 20 seconds on the shot clock here. As New West in a bit of a diamond formation here on the penalty kill, blocking a shot there. Loose ball goes into the New West crease, but a back in call against New West. So possession for Ridge, starting off on the far side corner. Ball fed up top to Regan Gill. Opened the scoring here for these Burrards way back in the first period. She has the ball here again. Surveying, sends it near side. Now down low to the crease. Pass to the opposite crease, one-timer attempt. Goes wide, ends up behind the net, and Allie starts off the transition for the Bellies. So they'll try to kill this penalty as well as take opportunities to go to the net if they can. There's the back over call, though, against New West. As you can see on the bench there as well, Stuart Parsons still getting checked out by the medical staff behind her team as the power play gets back onto the floor now. Gagnon bobbled that one, but she collects now. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Steps into one from the outside. She scores! An outside rip from the captain puts Ridge back on top 6-5 in overtime. That's her first of the game and the biggest goal she could have scored right there. She shows why she's wearing a C for her team now, and with 7:40 to play in overtime, Ridge on top 6-5 and still on the power play. New West battling here for the loose ball off the face-off. Picked up eventually here by Ridge on their own side of center. And their power play will get back onto the floor here now. Gagnon right back out there in her position as the shooter for the righties. She sends it up top to the point. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Near side feed to the shooter position. There's their motion coming over top. Shot from the outside. Kicked aside by Alley. Possession retained here. Another subber again saved by the New West goaltender. Loose ball to her right, picked up by the belly. Stretch pass and a short-handed breakaway if they can grab the ball. They had to turn back, though, to collect that one. That was Beth Anderson, who has a goal in this game as well and was denied a breakaway chance. Short-handed, looking for her second. Donwar with it, sent it back to her left. Big hit there from the Ridge captain. Laying the body there, trying to earn her team the possession as the shot clock expires. What an effort from 8 in blue. And look at that, back onto the floor now for Ridge Meadows is Maya Stewart Parsons. How about it? After being injured on the floor just a moment ago, now back into the game. And going to go back onto the defensive side of the floor here. Shorthand, and here comes New West. In tight, that pass just off the mark. And Ridge cleans this up in front of the penalty boxes here. Still in the power play for 55 remaining seconds. Stuart Parsons takes the drop pass and slowly works into the offensive zone. 5:25 to play in overtime. Pass to Gagnon. She'll come over top, pass down low into the far side corner. They'll survey near side, back up top now to Gagnon. Now Stuart Parsons. Shot off the crossbar. As Alexandria Ford that close to putting her team on top by 2. Now under 5 to play in the fourth period, the overtime period here. Ridge still on the power play for 10 more seconds. A shot just wide from Ford. New West collects possession. And they'll push the pace now over center. Ridge has got to be careful not to take a penalty here as sticks go flying. Gagnon goes stick on stick, but it will be Belly's possession either way as we're back to 5-on-5 action. Here's Donwar, stutter step, trying to come over top on her wrong side. Now 5 seconds to shoot, and they put her off the post. As Beth Anderson denied her second of the game and denied the game-tying goal as that one goes off the iron and out of play. Fresh 30 now for New West. 4 minutes to play in overtime. Zoe Bishop back onto the floor. Her bellies get a shot put just wide past Sinclair. Loose ball along the near side boards here. And here comes New West again. Anderson, far side feed back up top to Donwar. Spin move, trying to go underneath. Gets her hands free. A shot over top of the net. Cleanly. Didn't make contact with Sinclair. So it will be Ridge possession. as they slowly work it over center. And here come the Burrards. They were 9 seconds away from a provincial championship, closing out the third period before New West tied it up. Now they're just 3 minutes away from a championship if they can close this one out, but New West is going to push pace the other way. One defender to beat if they decide to take it. No, now they'll turn back and get fresh legs onto the floor. Here's Beth Anderson. She drives the middle, creating some space for a teammate. Comes over top, far side feed. Bishop shot, save Sinclair. Fresh 30 now from New West. Here's Anderson with it again. Spin move, back over top. Looking for a shot lane, saved by Sinclair, trickles through out the other side. And grabbed by a defender. That close to tying this game at 6. Now 2:15 to play here in overtime. Ball jarred free for a moment, cleaned up by Ridge. Far side feed, Gagnon sends it down low to her left. Stuart Parsons fakes the shot, steps through to the middle, sidearm rip, put just wide. New West grabs possession on their own side of center. Under 2 now to play in overtime. Here comes Beth Anderson, down low into the corner. Move to come over top, sidearm rip, on target, saved by Sinclair. Loose ball now in front of the cage. Who wants it? New West comes up with it for a moment. Sinclair steps out reaching for it and collects it in her own crease. What a play there from the Ridge goaltender. And now they will slow things down for a moment and send a stretch pass all the way down the floor. 1:15 now to play in overtime. Ridge still on top, 6-5. Loose ball. Picked up eventually from behind the New West net in the near side corner. Now they get going with 1 minute to play in this provincial championship overtime period. Donduard, pick and roll, pass down low, out of the reach of Emma Betts. Interference call against Ridge. 51 seconds to play. Can New West again come up with a game-tying goal? Ali streaking to the bench, so New West going to elect to go 6-on-5 here. As Ridge gets that ball free behind their own net. Empty net to work with. They'll send it towards the goal all the way down the floor. Off the mark, though, will be possession New West. 30 seconds to play. Here come the Bellies. Down low to the captain. As she sidesteps her check onto her wrong side, but drop pass there. Now Dondoir with it. Pass through the middle. Now 13 seconds to play. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's a shot from the outside, saved by Sinclair. Loose ball in front, put just wide. 5 seconds to play now. Loose ball on the far side corner. Ridge can taste it, and they'll come home with the gold. Ridge Meadows Burrards, your junior women's provincial champions. 6-5, your final in overtime, and what a game it was as they storm onto the floor from their bench, collapsing onto Sinclair. And they finally close this one out. What a game, ladies and gentlemen, and what a way to close out this provincial weekend. 5 gold medals handed out on this floor today. All of them on our broadcast airwaves here. And thank you to everybody for joining us on BC Sports TV. As always, we're going to stick around for the MVP ceremony as we usually do. A quick word from our sponsor following that. But in just a handful of minutes, that will essentially wrap it up from us this weekend from Mission. What a weekend it's been. Jeff Fisher with the game calls yesterday all day long. Of course, our cameraman extraordinaire, George Parra, toughing it out through the entire day yesterday and today as well. I got to tell you, folks, we've been here since about 7:30 this morning. I think I can speak on behalf of our entire crew to say we are exhausted. Not quite as exhausted as these players on the floor who just played their hearts out, but it's been an unbelievable weekend for us. And again, thanks so much to everybody for joining us. Hopefully you'll stick around for all of our broadcasts in the coming weeks and days. As I mentioned, we have the Senior Women's Championships coming on next weekend in Poco. So hopefully you can toss us a follow on all of our social medias. Keep it tuned into all of our channels at BC Sports TV, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. You can find all of our updates throughout all of our channels, so feel free to toss us a follow if you want to keep in touch with us and get interactive as we progress through the rest of the summer, where we will continue to provide free lacrosse all summer long here. But what a game this was to close out the weekend from Mission. It's the Burrards coming out on top 6-5 over the New West Salmon Bellies. So we got a great shot of the handshakes there between teams and officials as well. And in just a moment's time, the MVPs will be handed out here. Did I hear correctly that there was a $1,000 bursary scholarship towards last game's MVP? I wonder if they're going to do the same here. Unbelievable. I've never seen that in a tournament before. Incredible stuff here from the Provincial Championships. So we await the decision of the MVP for New West, wearing number 11. It is Sophie Morris, one of the assistant captains for the Bellies. And who else? It's the goaltender, Sinclair, for the Burrards, bringing home the MVP for her team, and some massive saves in that overtime period. Hard to disagree with that decision. That's going to do it for us here on the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick word from our sponsors coming up. But again, thanks for sticking around with us all day. For those of you that have, again, on behalf of our entire crew here, cameraman extraordinaire George Parra, I've been Tino Farah, and we will see you next time.
In March of 2021, U.S. Boxla made history with the first ever all-female box tournament.
Hey guys, we can take it from here. Rewind that back. In March of 2021, us ladies made history alongside U.S. Boxla when we played in the first ever all-female box tournament held in the U.S. And we think it's a really big deal.
This is an absolute dream of mine to be a part of this. Just to make history today, this is the first all-female box lacrosse tournament in the United States. And we're changing the game, we're changing, honestly, level of play and the creativity that you're gonna see either at box or on the field.
It's no secret that boys have been playing box lacrosse as a way to up their field game for a while now. We just want you to know the same opportunities are available for us girls too.
Lacrosse is fast-paced, high-scoring, hitting, aggression, fun. We play, we get better every day. It's something to work towards. It makes you a better person. It makes us better leaders on and off the field. It gives us that opportunity to really find ourselves through the sport.
Unlike some other girls' sports, box lacrosse rules are the same for boys and girls. We wear the same gear, use the same stick, and get to experience the same level of contact.
One of the reasons I wanted to try box is because it's a lot more aggressive, and I like that. I like being able to hit and being more of a contact sport. That's definitely one of the major things that pulls girls to play box lacrosse is the contact.
I mean, I was a little nervous, but I was so excited. Well, after that first hit, I was like, oh, I can do this easy. It was so nice.
At first, I was nervous about getting hit, but my confidence grew over time, and now super stoked to keep getting on the field.
In all these girl sports, you can't be as aggressive as men's. I've never thought that was fair because I think girls are just as aggressive as guys and we can play just as hard as them. So I like that because you can do that in box.
It's so empowering for these girls, and to be young like that and to be able to have that sense of empowerment is huge. No matter who you are, what you look like, you put on those pads, you get out there and you can dig in, and it opens the doors to say, you know what, I can do that too.
There may be a stigma that girls don't want to hit or they don't want these deep pockets, but I think these girls, they really should be playing this game for their speed and for that contact and to build, honestly, ultimately, their confidence on and off the field.
The thought of, I got knocked down, but I can get back up again, it really is a confidence booster. It showed me that I can take a shove, and that made me more confident.
Yeah, I think it gives me confidence to be who I am and not change because other people want me to. Just to be confident in what I do and how good I can be, and makes me improve on my self-confidence and just on the game of lacrosse itself.
Lacrosse has 100% helped me be more outgoing and stuff because I'm usually so shy, but now I'm whatever, it doesn't matter.
Before I started playing box, I was very self-conscious, but then when I started playing box, it was like an emotional switch and everything just clicked. My mental health went up, started becoming more happy. It's definitely a fun game. I love playing it, so 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, ladies, head over to usboxla.com to see the next time we can make some more history.